This is our math video for Friday, August 21st. So what we're going to do now, we have been talking about our linear measures. We have been talking about our liquid measures. So today we are talking about our dry measures. So in our dry measures, we have pints, quarts, and pecks. So here, this is how it goes. So this is just like our liquid measure. 2 pints equal 1 quart. 2 cups in a pint, 2 pint in a quart, and then 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. So that part we already know from our liquid measures. But this is the part we have to memorize. 8 quarts equal 1 peck, and 4 pecks equal 1 bushel. 8 quarts equal 1 peck, 4 pecks equal 1 bushel. 8 quarts equal 1 peck, 4 pecks equal 1 bushel. Okay, so I grew up on a farm, and my grandfather, he had a big truck patch. So we would sell vegetables to to people who would just come and buy them, and then also we would take them to stores and deliver them to the grocery stores. So we sold tomatoes by the bushel basket. So a bushel basket stands about this high, and it's a little bit smaller on the bottom, and it's about this big around. So there would be 4 pecks that would equal that 1 bushel basket. So I wish I had a bushel basket to show you. It would bring back all kinds of childhood memories. But so 8 quarts equal a peck, and 4 pecks equal 1 bushel. So those are the measurements that you need to memorize. Now let's look on page 29. You can go ahead and get your math book out. Pause the video, and I won't wait. I'll go on with the video will be paused. Okay. All right. So on page 29, looking at section 1, fill the blanks with the correct answers. So how many peck equal 1 bushel? 4. 4 pecks equal 1 bushel. You'll put that right on your line. Letter B, how many quart equal 1 gallon? 4. 2 cups in a pint, 2 pint in a quart, 4 quart in a gallon, dry or liquid. Letter C, how many quart are in a peck? 8. 8 quart are in a peck. Letter D, how many cups are in a pint? Don't make me start singing it. 2. 2 cups in a pint. Letter E, how many cookies are in 1 dozen cookies? How many eggs are in 1 dozen eggs? How many are in a dozen, period? It is 12. Very good. How many inches? We're getting to everything right now. How many inches are in a yard? 36 inches in a yard. How many centimeters? C-E-N-T-I. Centi stands for 100. There's 100 centimeters in a meter. How many pints are in a quart? 2 cups in a pint. 2 pints in a quart. 2 is your answer. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? 3. 3 teaspoons are in a tablespoon. How many deciliters are in a liter? Remember, deci stands for 10. So there's 10 deciliters in a liter. How many feet are in a mile? 5,280. And how many inches are in a foot? Right on your ruler. Your ruler is 1 foot. I always like to picture toes coming off the end of my ruler. Your ruler is 1 foot. How many inches are on it? 12. Very good. Look at section 2. Circle the measures that are not equivalent. In letter A, so if they're not equal, okay, let me think about these directions. If they're not equal, we're going to circle them. They're not equivalent. Letter A, 1 yard equals 3 feet. That's right. Going straight across, letter B, 5,280 feet equals 1 mile. That's right. Letter C, 1 foot equals 36 inches. No. 1 foot equals what? Excuse me. 1 foot equals how many inches? Think of your ruler with your toes on it. That's 1 foot. How many inches are on that foot? 12. Very good. So that is not correct. Circle 1 foot equals 36 inches. Letter D, 12 inches equals 1 yard. What do 12 inches equal? That equals 1 foot. So circle letter F. That is not correct. Letter D, 1 mile or 1 meter equals 1 yard. No, that is not correct. Remember, a meter stick is a little bit longer than a yardstick. Circle letter E. Letter F, 1,706 yards equal 1 mile? Think about that one. How many yards equal a mile? 1,760, not 1,706. So that is incorrect. Circle it. Make the buzzer sound. Ah. Letter G. 100 centimeters equal 1 meter. What does the prefix centi stand for? 100. That is correct. Letter H. 10 kilometers equals 1 hectometer. That is not correct. Section 3. Draw lines to the correct abbreviations. The abbreviation for liter is L. Very good. The abbreviation for meter is M. Great job. The abbreviation for hectoliter. Y'all see it there? H, capital L. The H for hecto and the L for liter. The abbreviation for decimeter. DM. Very good. The abbreviation for kilometer. KM. Very good. The definition for milliliter. M, capital L. Very good. And the definition for centimeter. CM. Very good. Look at section 4. Circle the greatest or the greater measure in each pair. Which is greater, a liter or a quart? The greater would be a liter. Very good. Which is greater, a mile or a kilometer? Would be a mile. Good job. Which is greater, a centimeter or a decimeter? Decimeter. It sounds different, doesn't it? Because there's centi stands for 100, but deci stands for 10. But if you take a meter, which is going to be bigger? A meter divided into 10 parts or a meter that's divided into 100 parts, each part? So if you divide something just into 10 parts, one of those parts is going to be bigger than something that you divide into 100 parts, right? So a decimeter is larger than a centimeter. And what about inch and centimeter? An inch is larger. And what about a meter and a yard? Very good. A meter is larger than a yard. And then complete by filling in the blanks with the numbers that make the measures equivalent. Now I'm just going to be honest with you. This is kind of tricky in my brain. So here we go. 1 kilometer equals 10 hectometers, which equals how many decameters? Kilo stands for 1,000. Hecto stands for 100. Deca stands for 10. So it's 1 kilometer equals 10 hectometers, which equals 100 decameters, which equals 1,000 meters. Y'all fill in the answers, which equals 10,000 decimeters. Now we were dividing it first, now we're multiplying, which equals 100,000 centimeters, which equals 1 million millimeters. And then for section 2, 2 million millimeters equals 200,000 centiliters. We're going down, we're dividing, equals 20,000 deciliters, which equals 2,000 liters, which equals 200 decaliters, which equals 20 hectoliters, which equals 2 kiloliters. All right, so you are going to finish page 30 on your own. If you are a remote student, I need for you to tear out pages 29 and 30, put them behind Friday's work in your folder, and my hybrid students who are at home today working, tear out page 29 and 30, and that will need to go into your red folder. Okay guys, that's it. Have a good weekend.